Hey traders, John Howell here. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of different things I really want to share with you today. I want to share a pattern that is happening right now in the cryptocurrencies that happened back in 2017 that caused a really significant move. And it's the exact same pattern that I'm going to share with you. And this is just not a cryptocurrency pattern, okay? This is a technical analysis pattern across the markets of how the markets work. And I'll share that with you so you can be prepared of what's coming up next. And then there's a few other things that I really just want to share with you today that I think is going to really sort of be beneficial. There's a little bit of a helping that I want to give someone that recently put a comment on my YouTube channel recently about something he's doing. And I just want to sort of just maybe guide him in the right direction. So let's get straight into it. Don't place a trade based on what you'll see in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Alrighty traders, so let's get straight into today's trading. One thing I want to start off with before I get into the pattern that's been repeating and then helping my good old friend in the comment section. It's important to understand that if you are a trader of these markets, that you don't trade news, you don't trade thoughts, you don't trade hopomania or a YouTube video, right? You don't trade that. If you're a trader of these markets, okay, so because there is a difference between what they do, okay? Some people take a trading position turning into an investing position, meaning a trader, the only thing you can trade the markets with is technical analysis. You cannot predictably long-term trade the market based off what you think or what the unemployment number is today, or the inflation rate, or the interest rate. You cannot trade the market based off that. Right? Because even though we have markets that go down, we have massive bull markets in that with a lot of stocks, and we have a massive bear markets, and we have massive bear market rallies. So if you are trading the markets, okay, then it's important that we look at it from a trading perspective. Okay, trading perspective is win-loss ratio, probability. What's your profit, what's your loss, so on and so forth in the markets, right? So that's so important to understand that there, because I see some of my clients as well too, that they're basically in these markets on hopomania. And it's the biggest road to disaster that I'm trying to stop them from running right into the wall. And it's unfortunate that's, some people, and I was there as well too, that some people just need to hit that brick wall, so to speak, even though some people want to try to help them, right? So let's get into this pattern. So back when, just so you know that a lot of my successful trades on the cryptocurrency markets have been actually short positions. They really have. And I remember my very first time I actually shorted Bitcoin. I didn't capture the rise in Bitcoin through here. But what I did do is this is the Bitcoin chart. This is the Bitcoin daily chart. And what I did is as this came down through here, I started to realize that again there is patterns in the markets that cause a massive probability of you generating an income from the markets. Okay, massive probability. The question is, are you prepared to wait for those for those trades? Okay, and again, if you want to know what the systems I actually trade and what I look for, then I'm giving away a free trading course, guys. So go get free access to that trading course, and you'll be able to see below. But one thing I noticed by looking at Bitcoin through here is I was watching Bitcoin through here, right? And as you can see, and this is what a lot of the markets do. And even a lot of the cryptocurrencies are doing right now. And I'm trying to alert people, but they still just want to buy, hold, and hope and pray. I was a stubborn motherfucker as well too once, right? And then I realized my ego is going to lose me a lot of money. So here's the thing, right? That the market, what's happening right now, what happened back in 2017 was the thing that the thing that I'm always looking at is where is the trend and where is the trend of these markets, okay? Because the trend is your friend. That's rule number 1 in your books. Always trade with the trend. What is the trend? And don't ever trade against that. Are we in a downward trend? Because the thing is that what the trend is what the big boys are doing, thinking and feeling on that particular market. And if you're trying to trade against the trend, then 1, you may be right. 2, you're going to have a very low win-loss ratio. And 3, you're trying to trade against the big boys. Why not just go with the big boys, right? So if the big boys who really move this market around, not you and I, right? No, not you and I, okay? The big boys are moving this market around. They're showing a footprint of what they're thinking, feeling, and doing, okay? And so, for example, in this case scenario, when I was watching Bitcoin around this 6,000 level, when it first boomed up in 2017, up into the 2,000 level, okay, the 20,000 level, and then it came back down, and then it started to stabilize through here. And so I was watching this with me and actually with some of my clients as well too. And I said, look at this trade, look at this high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. See how we're having lower highs? So who's in control? The sellers, right? Oh, I'm going to buy the market because this is definitely going to be the bottom. No. If it's going to be the bottom, let the market tell you, okay? You guys want to jump in. If you want to jump into the markets, if you want to buy Bitcoin, you want to buy all these things, then just wait for it to start to turn around somewhat, right? And not ride this downward movement through here, right? What you want is this, look at this high, low, high, low, high, low, high. That's what you want, right? That's when you're on the upside. Now we're on the downside. So we're trading with the trend, but then there becomes a thing called the calm before the storm effect. So we have this thing through here where we had the calming effect, and then what happens is then let's actually go through here, right? So then what happens is we start to do that, and we start to get a very strong breakout bar. Okay, now I'm trying to teach you something here about technical analysis here. Okay, firstly, rule number 1 should be always trade with the trend. What is the trend? If you do not know what the trend is, then do not trade. Okay, it's the most powerful thing you can do when you're trading is trade when someone's clearly in control. Are the buyers in control? Meaning, see, some people think, oh look, sellers in control. People think, oh look, sellers in control, buyers in control, sellers in control. No, right? It's a downward trend is like this, right? And you've probably seen this 1,000 times. But the simplest things in the markets are the most powerful things, right? You totally ignore what the trend is doing, what the big markets are doing, and whether you're in a pullback phase or a trend changing phase, right? And as you can see, what was this here? This was just a pullback before the drop, a pullback before the drop, a pullback before the drop, right? And so you can see what's happening through there. So we want to be trading with someone that's clearly in control. We want to be trading with, right? Because when we have someone in control, what do we have? We have momentum in that direction. And then we get a bit of a flattening period, a calm. And then once we get a big, large breakout bar like that, it simply says the storm has started. This is the calming effect through here. And then once we get the breakaway bar, get ready for a lot more downside. And this is actually the very first time I actually shorted Bitcoin. And as you can see, it actually had a very, very nice movement on the downside through here. And I remember this one here. This one here was, I'm pretty sure this one here was a Friday. And then this was all through the weekend. And then it started to come down through there. It's quite nice. Really, 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 really nice pattern. So the purpose of me showing you that is that if we have a look at what's going on right now, the same similar thing is happening right now. Right? So look what we have here. We have what? We have this high, lower high, lower high, lower high. And we're getting this calming effect, right? The calm sideways. So what if we get something like that, just like we did back in 2017? What do you think is coming? It's written all over the wall, okay? Oh, but John, that's going to be the bottom. Again, you're trading with your ego. Throw your ego out the window. How do you know that's the bottom? Why do you want to try to pick the bottom anyway? Do you know you trying to pick the bottom is probably going to give you a 90% win-loss ratio? Oh, here's the bottom here. 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 Oh, here's the bottom. Oh, here's the bottom. Oh, And you might buy it 20 times and never pick the bottom. Why not just wait for the market to have a very nice movement up and then start to create a nice upward trend? Yes, you won't get the bottom, but guess what? 9 times, but you won't be jumping in all this other bullshit that's happening down here as well too, right? Just wait for the market to turn around and then go with the market, okay? So we're getting the same thing on Bitcoin, but if we start to have a look at a lot of these other ones like NEO, look at this here. NEO's doing the exact same thing. High, lower high. See how we're going sideways right now? Traders, I'm telling you right now, this is setting up to be such an incredible shorting opportunity. If you can short these markets, it's such an incredible shorting opportunity coming, right? Looking at Cardano as well too, same sort of thing. Sideways, not much going on. Dogecoin, and so on and so forth. So I really wanted to share that pattern with you. Now, obviously, there's no guarantees of this generating, right? I need to make sure I have my rules. But if we do get a very large bar breaking down, that's if we do, right? Because there's no guarantees. But if we get something like this, guess what? If you start to like, oh my goodness, then this is definitely going to be the bottom. Guys, don't. Okay. I have sometimes when I grow a little bit of a beard, right? I have some gray hairs in my beard right now, and and most of it's from the market. So just please don't. Okay, just please don't. And I also want to touch on something when it comes to the actual stock market itself. I want to help someone in the comment section. And I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to do this here. I'm going to take a screenshot of what this guy did, and I really want to help him out because I really want to help him out here. So this is a comment that I got in yesterday's video. So here was the comment here from Macaron, right? Let me see if I can zoom in this one. Can I zoom in this one? Here we go. Good. And this was on yesterday's video that I did. And he said, John, I had a great day today practicing what you taught us. Really? Really? Practicing what I teach you is trade based off a strategy, not based off, oh, it's definitely going to crash. I'm going to go down, right? That's the first thing. I doubled up on some options today. So there's an oxymoron, okay? And if you've been practicing what I teach you two things. Never just get into the market because of a YouTube video or what you think. And secondly, never sell the market, never try to short the market after it's been going down for quite some time, right? Yes, we are going down, but you are shorting the market after it's been going down for a long time. I always say those two things. Never trade the markets based off what you think, hope, or fear. And never try to short the market after it's been going down. Why? Because how does the market work? And this is such a mistake that a lot of people are making. And I want to bring this up here, not to put this person down, but to share with you guys that how does the market work? It goes down, I mean, pulls back, goes down, goes pull back, goes down. So what do a lot of people do? A lot of people are shorting it here, shorting it here, shorting it here. They wait for the market to go down and they're shorting it here because we never know when the bounce, there's going to be a bounce in the stock market, right? We just never know when that's going to be. And then the market bounces and you get stopped out, but you're shorting the market through here. It's very, very, very risky because how the markets work. Don't try and short the market after it's been going down for quite some time. And if you have a look at the actual stock market itself, look at this here. This thing's been going down. This is, even though the market looks like it's about to fall off a cliff and it's been going down, right? This is the worst time to short the market. Why? Because exactly what I just said there. You're doubling up on options here. Look, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. We could get a little bit more down and then get a rally through there, and you get clobbered with your options. What? You're not doing what I teach you, right? Do not short the market when it does that. If I can be patient and wait for the trades to come to me, you're not being patient. You're not waiting for the trades to come to you. You're not even trading based off a strategy. You're just like, I doubled up on some options today. And if I can be patient, wait for the trade to come to me, I can double up multiple times each year from a small $300 2 months ago. I'm now over $1,200. I know it's not much, but for me, it's a great start. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit about the $1,200, man? Like, seriously. Why are you shorting the market after it's been going down for a while when you know there is going to be a bounce in the stock market? There's going to be some sort of retracement in the stock market, right? The worst time to do it, exactly what I just shared with you just a minute ago, right? From your training. Again, from my training, I know it's not much, but it's a great start. And today, from your training, I knew it was a good time to open a few more puts. So did so. No. There you go again. There you go again, man. Go again. You say, I had a great day practicing what you have taught us. And then you said, based off my YouTube video, which is just a market update, not a strategy, right? Not a set of rules. You need a set of rules before you're entering the markets. I knew it was a good time to open up a few more puts today. No. I am very thankful for what I have learned from you. You haven't learned shit from me, brother. No, you haven't learned absolute shit from me. And you're about to get smacked in the face. Why? Because you may be trading with the trend, yes, but you're trading after the market's been going down for quite some time and you're not trading with a strategy. If you're actually listening to what you've been learning from me, you would know these two things, right? I even actually said that in yesterday's video. And this is a comment from yesterday's video. You said, I knew it was a good time to open up a few more positions. And from your training, I knew not much from a great start. From today, from your training, I knew it was a good time to open up a few more positions, so I did so. And so there you go again, right? I always say, and even the disclaimers there is never trade. You're trading based off what you think, okay? And you're going to get killed. You may make money here right now, but 9 times out of 10, what does the market do? It'll have a little trend and it'll go down. You'll start to short the market, it'll go down. You'll start to short the market, and then it bounces like that really hard against you, but it's just a downward trend and it's just gone through a bit of a bear market rally. You freak out, get stocked out, and then call me a fucking idiot because he doesn't know what he's talking about. No. Let's reverse this back to what you're doing here. You're not listening to what I teach you. What sort of rules are you entering in the market today? And it's not like you enter rules. It's not like, well, I'm going to enter the market today based because John said so. No, I've been screaming that to the tops. What strategy are you using? What set of rules are you using? Rule number 1, trade with the trend. Rule number 2 is never trade after the market has made a big move, because there's a massive probability that even though we may get some more downside, there's going to be a strong bounce out of the markets, and you don't want to be fighting. You're now putting the odds against you. And again, I'm going to repeat myself now, but so many people don't understand this, that how the markets work is they go through waves. Wave down, wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, wave up, wave down, right? So if we know that, if we know after a wave down for a while, what's going to come up? What's going to come? A wave up, and then a wave down, and then a wave up, and then a wave down, right? You're going to get that. And you're doing one of the biggest amateur mistakes is that you're shorting it here, right? This is the worst thing to do. I'm not short the stock market right now. No, actually, I take that back. I'm short a stock in the stock market, but that's set up with my rules. My rules and my system here. You are trading with Hypomania here, and you are likely we are likely to get some sort of a bounce soon. I don't know when that's going to be, but trying to trade the market right now, if you're trying to short the market right now, very, very, very. If you're trying to short the stock market right now, very risky. Why? Because we're going to get a bounce soon. We just don't know when. If you're trying to buy the stock market right now, very, very, very risky. Why? Because even if we do get a bounce, we don't know how long it's going to live, and the trend is down. So you're like, whoa, thanks, John, we don't trade. No, you do trade, because there's thousands of stocks in the actual stock market itself that set up with all different types of patterns, And there are patterns that produce really high probability of an outcome. And you can find those and you can trade those. So trade based off rules and not based off what you're hoping for or what you're looking for. And all I do say is that I've warned you about this. And if you actually want to learn from me, then please listen to what I'm telling you right now, which you probably won't, because if it does go down on Monday, you're going to be like, yeah, I got it right. And then you're adding and you're adding and you're adding. You're adding to a position after the market's going down. And after a wave down, guess what comes next? And we don't know when that's going to happen, but what comes next? A wave up. Hey traders, I'm giving away 100% free access to my brand new breakthrough full trading course. This is 8 videos over 10 hours of pure amazing and powerful strategies. This is my most powerful systems and strategies that I've used for the last 16 years, and I'm giving it away for free. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to go to johnsfreegift.com, or there should be a link around here somewhere, a button or in the description or somewhere in there. Click on that and you can go get free access to my brand new breakthrough trading course. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now. Go to that right now, guys. You can get full, complete, free membership access. Go do that right now.